Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May the 9th. The time right now in Singapore is 11:03 in the morning. And let's do a bit of recap on what happened overnight on Wall Street. Hardly any movement because the market is basically holding, basically treading water, waiting for the release of the CPI numbers, which is due tomorrow night. So from then, of course, tonight there will be one major event. Okay, so tonight we are waiting for the negotiation between the House of Representatives, which is Kevin McCarthy, and the Biden administration on what to do with the debt ceiling, whether they can come to some kind of agreement. So whatever happened during that negotiation, if we get news update, that could possibly move the market. Okay, then of course the biggest highlight will be tomorrow's CPI numbers. Market expecting the last month's number to be about 5%. So if the number released, what I'm referring to is that, of course, the headline CPI numbers. And if the number released is going to be at this level, if not lower, then of course it will cause equity markets to rally. And if that's the case, I think the market is building up for that possibility. So tonight, other than the meeting between Kevin McCarthy and President Biden, there's no major news going to be released. Okay, so if the market can pull back marginally, slightly down to about 33,342 or 33,245, 247 area, I think that would be an area of opportunity. Look out for buying possibility here. If the market does hold around this level, assuming there's a pullback, then of course the market is getting ready to rally, perhaps by tomorrow's CPI number release. So the first barrier to higher prices obviously will be this level here, which is the January high, the year high so far at 34,342. And this level looks like it may be challenged one more time. And in the event the market bursts through the last December high of 34,712, then a market may be targeting 34,840 to 35,170. So this will be the immediate target, which incidentally lies below the last April high of 35,492. So these are possibilities here. Now the other one, which is the S&P 500, looks like it's getting ready to burst to the upside. We can see that the prices has actually rebound off the 4,048 levels to a high on Friday to 4,147. Okay, so if we have a marginal pullback to somewhere between 4,086 to 4,097 area, I think this market could actually provide some kind of buying opportunity for the possibility of taking out the year's high at 4,195, perhaps even challenge the last August high at 4,325.2. So these are possibilities to look out for. Now, in the Nasdaq, which is the most likely to actually continue to trade higher because it has been trading higher since the beginning of the year, and it's already currently trading at the year's high at 13,302. So whether or not it can pull back remains to be seen. So far, the pullback has been very, very negligible. But if we do get a pullback, the area to look out for will be 12,945 to 13,014. Okay, so this area could provide some kind of buying opportunity. And if the market do take out the last August high, which is at 13,720, it is getting ready to actually target the 14,135 to the 14,712 levels. So this could be the ultimate destination of this rally here. Then on Asia itself, we can see that Nikkei is actually continuing to trade higher today. After a marginal pullback yesterday, you can see that last Tuesday, because last Tuesday we have a lot of holidays in Japan, also in celebration of to coincide with the Golden Week holidays in China as they celebrate Labor Day. And you can see that Nikkei itself went up to a high of 29,278.8 and then have a marginal pullback yesterday. Now it's back into this bracket of prices. Incidentally, the high here took out last August high marginally, and that high was 29,222.7. So we can see there was a marginal breach of that high market pullback, and now it's challenging that level again. And this bracket of prices is incidentally where I think the selling interest may actually re-emerge. Now this is one of the two. This area is 29,077 to 29,466. Now, if this market bursts through the 29,500, it will probably be targeting the next area, which I think is a high possibility. It may even come to 29,700 to 30,430. Okay, so this could be two possible areas where we can see real massive selling pressure comes in. Okay, so in the meantime, we just watch. And in the Chinese market, as far as the CSI 300 is concerned, this morning we see the market took out the yesterday high. Okay, yesterday high was at 4,070. Market went up marginally higher by 22 points to 4,092, and this is only the midday. We'll have to see what happened in the second half of the day. And if that's the case, the market may be going up to challenge the February high, which is currently at 4,167.5. It has challenged before. It has taken up the level, pull back down. So we'll have to see whether this time around, whether it can actually burst through this level. So this will be the first key level to watch. Over in the energy market, we can see that energy, crude oil, WTI, crude oil prices continue to edge higher. Last night, we have seen prices went up to $73.65. And of course, it's helped by an accident in Canada. I think that will cause prices to actually firm up, maybe even go higher, because I read news briefly, there was some fire going on in one of the production center in Canada, and that means that supply will be affected for at least a while, and that could actually be supportive of higher energy prices going forward. Now, in the meantime, if we do get a pullback over the medium term, the area to look out for buying position will be somewhere around $67.44 to $68.63. So of course, this is what I'm implying here, that it will not happen today. It may happen sometime next week. Okay, if we do get the move here, this will be an area of interest to me. I would like to buy, because I have not been successful in buying, because the market did not give me a break. So I would love to buy this, because the next rally could all the way challenge the $83.59, which is actually last December high. We have seen the market have a marginal breach earlier on in April. You can see the market took out the high here at $83.32, which is the last December high, and then it did not quite sustain, and then pull all the way back to the year's low before. Now we can see another rebound. So basically, I want to buy crude oil, but only at sensible levels. Ideally will be somewhere near the $68.60. Okay, over in in the precious metal market, we can see the gold having hit $1,999.60, rebound to a most recent high at $2,029.40. Now it looks like it may actually extend a little bit higher. Hopefully that's the case, because I want to add to my original position of short. I already short the gold market. The area will be about $2,040.50 to $2,050.20. So that will be an ideal level to actually accumulate short for targeting somewhere between 1,943 to 1,975. Most likely the market may actually go back and test the 1,950 levels. So if we are selling here, put a stop above here, I think that is on the relative basis, the risk reward does make sense to me. Okay, but for those who are leery in selling gold, maybe you should step aside and allow the gold market to unfold. I think this pullback here has the potential to last all the way to the year end, until the debt ceiling issue is resolved. If it cannot be resolved, we could see an even deeper collapse in gold prices, because right now the market is super long. Okay, so that means the market is lopsided. So it means that there are more long in the market than a short. So if the market continue to drop, then all these longs may be forced to basically close out the position. So that could be laying the groundwork for perhaps a more significant decline in gold prices for now. But over the long term, gold is something that you want to buy, and I'm of the opinion that over the longer term, we're going to go into a record high levels in gold market. Okay, in the silver market, we can see the silver is actually quite stable. We have seen a year high $26.14, and the market right now has pulled back a little bit, and in the near term, it may continue to drift lower in tandem with a expected pullback in gold prices. If that's the case, the area of interest is $24 and $24.30. So this will be a good area to pick up some more long position. I have not been able to buy silver because, like I said, very similar to what we are seeing in the crude oil market. The market did not give us any chance to buy, because all the while the market has been rallying from as low as just under $20. So you can see that this move here did not have any significant pullback until about now. Okay, In the dollar index, you can see dollar is beginning to rebound after a fall. Now the market could be going up, but I think this rebound has no legs. It may only be a technical rebound. I think if they approach into this bracket of prices between 101.35 to 101.55, it could come under selling pressure. And if that's the case, the market could be targeting anywhere between 99.64 to 100.13, and perhaps even lower for all we know. For right now, I think the dollar is still on the defensive. Okay, in the sterling, I think the sterling market looks very, very supportive. Yes, we do have a pullback from the high at 126.69, but I think the market may have enough momentum to actually trade higher. Near-term target is between 127 to 127.45. It may even go marginally high for all I know, but I am more than happy to exit my long position at 127.35. Okay, over in the euro versus the dollar, the market have two possibilities here. Either the market started to move down aggressively from a high of 110.50 to target 109, and if the market goes below 109 convincingly, then the market is getting ready to go even lower. But for the time being, we cannot eliminate the possibility of another rally attempt. And if we do get a rally attempt, which is my preferred outlook, then somewhere between 111.26 to 111.70 will be a good area to pick up some short position, on the condition that we see a reversal pattern within this bracket of prices, and prices could actually unravel very rapidly from here. Okay, over in the Aussie versus the dollar, the Aussie has been very, very firm, and he has tested last month's high, okay, at 0.68. You can see the market did not quite break the previous high at 0.6805 with a high of 0.6803, and market sound is very cautious. Now, will it be able to continue to go higher? I think maybe it can. If the market do go into 0.6816 to 0.6875, look out for sell signal within this bracket of prices, because if we do, prices may actually come back down to 0.6660 to 0.6690 levels. Okay, so this is a short-term play, but if you can avoid trading this pair, maybe you should, because I am not looking to trade this pair. Now, the one I am actually interested in is the dollar versus the yen. The high traded is 137.77. We can see the market has come down quite a fair bit to 133.50 before you see the rebound. So going forward, if the market continue to edge higher beyond this morning high of 135.32, then the 135.65 to 136.15 levels looks like a great area to position short. Again, we must see a reversal signal that appears within this bracket of prices. And if this is the case, then my target is somewhere going to be just under 130. Okay, for a time being, targeting 129.65. Okay, over in dollar Canadian, it has dropped quite a fair bit. Okay, much more than I was anticipating. Market started to unravel from 136.40 all the way to 133.15 last night before we see a minor recovery. And this is definitely not the currency pair to be trading, because the top side for this move here is possibly going to be contained between 134 or to 134.50 levels. And then even then, if the price should continue to trade southwards, the nearby support is going to be somewhere near the last November low, which is at 132.25. Okay, so do watch out for this very small range of prices here. So if you can avoid trading the dollar CAC, avoid it altogether. Now, over in Bitcoin, we also saw a relatively sharp pullback from $29,851, $29,851 all the way to below 28,000 to 27,290, and then it bounced. Okay, you can see that this bracket of prices is actually more conducive to buying, and I've actually bought of course, earlier on I was long, and I was stop out at break-even price. So that one, I managed to scratch the trade. Now I managed to position my long at a much better price. I actually went long at $27,550. So you just between this bracket of prices, let's see whether it can find some kind of support here, and then to actually go back and retest the $30,000 levels. Okay, it may even go higher for all we know, but first it will have to convincingly take out the $30,000. Okay, so that's all I have for you for tonight. And remember, tonight Kevin McCarthy is meeting President Biden to talk about the debt ceiling. Whether they come to some kind of agreement, we will know hopefully before the market closes. Now, that's all I have for. I'll see you tomorrow with a new update. Bye bye. Take care.